Yeah. We were live now. People big up yourself. So sick big up with themselves, you know. You know what I mean? For all of the people, we're just a forwarding. Just like and share as you forward, you see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Big up on the damn self said speed. So as I said earlier, before, you know what I mean? Let's see what time it is. You know what I mean? It's Blackout Tuesday. You know what I mean? In support of the Black Lives Matter movement. You know what I mean? We as black people all the way have to come together and do what we can do. You know what I mean? To stop all of what going on right now. You see it? 007, big up yourself. You know what I mean? Like and share up the live as in the forwarding so we can get the conversation started. And you'll big up yourself, you know, Gaza girl damn big up yourself said speed. You see it?
Yeah. People wanna go and big up on themselves and know what going already. Big up on yourself. See the phone number there, you know, people. Make sure to call up, you know. 876-554-9121. You see what the topic is about. You know what going on Fiwi side.
Andre Powers, big up yourself, you know.
Craziness.
DJ Bullet, likewise. You know what I mean? People who don't see what go on, and don't say this thing I get out of control. Mm-hmm. And the people them decide now, say them will take a stand. You see?
Yeah.
So make we talk about it. You know what I mean? We want to voice no opinion and make we know how to feel and get the conversation started.
So you can hear we good, you know, make sure you know, volume check, you know. Make sure you can hear we good. You see it? Just want to know what going out there, so. If you can hear we.
Yeah, good night, Carly. You're live.
Blessings, man. Sorry about that, bro. Choke me forget say to me see screen black me I say, yo, camera now work.
Nah, man, we're not using the camera tonight. You see?
Yeah, man, I understand, man. I support the movement. I don't know anything about.
Yeah.
So I kind of lack away from the internet from the other day, you know, to up to par like when we did. You know what I think about?
Yeah, man, you don't know. Yeah, so what go on?
Well, I'm there. I'm going to check in and I try catch up back on when I miss out and I say, Jano, that the world gone to, bro. Like, bro, right now, I'm kind of a preach still in about it. And I say, Jaja, it's like it takes so much people to die over and over before we can actually stand together. But at the end of the day, bro, it's like the bowler they are seeing where everything and this forward is like, wow, sometimes wish me this thing at 2019, bro, God.
Yeah, for real, 2020 is like every month or something else. You know what I mean?
Oh, Mac did that too?
Yeah, man, you mean, man, the right
Oh, Mac did not know, I can't say nothing, because my girl, she knew, she know, no friend, I said, she can't say nothing.
That was purposely done.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, man, we understand.
Yeah.
Exactly what going on right now with time today.
It's a Yeti boss kind of life tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It's enough face, not chase.
No.
Yes, people, watching up. Make sure bring people up to speed. Right now, everybody are tuning in. You won't be able to see us
just be with Wagwan. You see it. I just in support of Wagwan in the world right now. You know what I mean? We purposely plug camera out and just work with audio. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
Blackout Tuesday, you know what I mean? Support the movement, you see it?
Yeah, for the movement, yeah. Cause enough things are going even right now in a Fiwi city.
Yeah, it reached our city right now too, and other places I take it on to, so you know what I mean? But the old
you know what me have to say about that, bro?
Yeah.
Is that I support the protests and all of that, but you see the looting, to me, some of the criminals, them might use it as them opportunity to do what they want to do. And that kind of look bad for what the people who are protest try fight against racism, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true. You know what I mean? But like as what you say, at the same way me pray to. You know what I mean? Cause like right now, this only make the movement look away, look shaky. Because people now go look like people looking in, and when we say people, I'm gonna say white people. You know what I mean? Not try to be racist or anything. We just make a point, right?
Yeah, man, we understand.
Them looking in, them now go see the cause, you know. Them just go look and say, oh, They only protesting because they want to go loot and because them are go use the couple people where do the looting and make it seem like everybody out there because of that reason. So in all, them just hurt the movement when them do that. But as we say, they are criminals and also criminals think. Them just going to use the opportunity to do that. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the police, them were out there. I deal with everything else. So pretty much them can't protect everywhere. So you don't know what them are going. You know what I mean? Them will just use it for them gain. And me not see that being right, you know?
Because I saw some unsafe stuff to work and I look and I see man and drive truck in a crowd of people and I say, how them money really are going with them time? And then me do it and I say, no, some people know with the movement too, you know, bro. So some people they say take for them time for do what them want. Because some of them not really protest because we black people are protest, bro, no? Man, this out there going them antics, I run up and down and mash up car, a fling in a window. You know what I mean?
And at the same time too, you have white people out there that instigate the violence. Them not out there for help either. You know what I mean? Them out there for make black people look bad. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you have people out there, but they're not out there with the cars. They must out there just, you know what I mean, just to do for them own thing and just make mischief. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big up DJ Bullet. Yo, at the end of the day, that's how me look on it still. Cause yesterday I go and protest yesterday, and me see a lot of things where, you know, at the end of the day, you know, if we come together now and we organize, things could be 10 times better. We can get the message across a lot easier that way. Yes, the peaceful protest is what we want, but at the end of the day, sometimes you don't know the things that you have to burn a fire in order to get your message across the right way. Because the only way they're gonna listen to you is unless something that burn. You understand?
That's true.
So
yeah, man.
You can be peaceful all you want. Look how long black people have been peaceful. You understand? And look even when we're not doing nothing, them a beat way, them a burn way, them a dash way out of Fiwi own a place. And this is not the first time. This is right what going right now. It's a wicked thing. You understand where I come from? It was gonna happen. One way or the next, it was gonna happen. So we just have to really look on take this opportunity right now and the world leader, you know, the leaders in the black community, them need to come together and have a list of demands what that need to be met. Because guess what? At the end of the day, if we out of somewhere run up and down wild and with no purpose, we're not gonna get nowhere. It's just gonna be violence and, you know, the two sides against each other, and we don't get nowhere. So the leaders and the black community need to come together and have a voice. For sit down and speak to the police, sit down and speak to the city officials, sit down and speak to the governor them, sit down and speak to just the world leaders and see we can get something done. Because guess what, black people everywhere get abused, you know. And I just hear saying in the USA, you know, black people everywhere get abused. Cause watch, you know, if you look on it, every single wish party there, everywhere people in the world, everybody are protest across the whole entire world. So it's a big thing, and it not gonna stop now if them not start listening to it. Simple as that. If we all we have to do is organize.
I really talk, and what make it even worse to we and those who are protesting is the fact that them now get the immediate help and attention what them supposed to get. Hire people them in power because them busy right now looking at whether them a rap this and mash up the police car them. So nobody not really pay attention to the message or they try spread them only I think about how to protect the country right now because them a mash up the place. Them a bun down this them up. So it's like a message now get to reach the ears them, bro, because other people they're trying to make the protest not go on because them a do what them feel like to do while we are trying to say no. Them killing the black people and rare when I like this. I'm on this abundant place and I do this. So it's like the attention move from the protest now to those who are doing the negative, right?
Right.
So we now get the attention there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, you know, you're gonna have that because in the day, you know, not everybody is gonna be there for the right purpose. So you're gonna have people who are the wrong things, but nonetheless, it's gonna happen. One way or the next is gonna happen. So what me say is this: if we organize better, we will be able to, you know, protest the right way. So say for instance, if one of the leaders in the community say, yo, you know what? Let's everybody I go wear blue today. Everybody are going to wear red today, and we're going to do this, and we're going to march, and we're going to chant this, and we're going to be here for this amount of time and there for this amount of time. It's much better that way instead of people just showing up. Because me I watch, you know, I miss certain things happen yesterday, and miss some type, you know, some people that I know for a fact. I mean, I gotta say it, white people me see. Gotta pay attention to everything. You know, in a hostile environment like that, you have to pay attention to everything. So me see some man I run out and I do certain things. Them I put down bricks in a certain place. Them I carry certain weapons. Them I, you know, don't get me wrong. Even had some of them I pass out water to people. Them I pass out milk because them I pass out the milk if you get hit with the tear gas. The best thing you have to use a milk, which me nah lie. That was very thoughtful of them. You understand? For keep the protest going or whatever. But nonetheless, you see the one them know where we have images and pictures here in a Fiwi city where we see two white men that broke glass in a for going in one building. And you know, say no other black people are break nothing around them. So what you know, when the glass them broke down and then people can run in and go thief or they want for thief, somebody had to start it. So remember now, them fuel the fire. The fire is already burning, you know. But you have the people that's not supposed to be there that's fueling the fire, and that's a big issue. So that's where I stand.
So what the government do? What the government do over there?
Well, as of right now, the government just me don't know because I can't speak for me. Me and the government, you know, me don't know. Me just watch what go on until me can get some inside information. Me can only speak on the things that happen, you know. So even yesterday, me said you know. Some youth them throw firecrackers and fireworks at the police, and then the police them have to retaliate. Them come out with them what you call that, Dre? The tear gas. Then come out with the tear gas. Them come out with all kind of craziness. Yo, them roll out like military yesterday. The kind of vehicle them the police them use, the armored vehicle them use. Them in a tactical gear. Brother, them a roll out like a war, them a get ready for fight. And, you know, nonetheless, me nah say them not supposed to, because them never know which direction this can turn into. But just like how them can come peaceful for so long and talk to we, one person of the group can throw a rock stone and lick a police and they can go the wrong direction. Or a police can do something and feel mad take him and him decide to shoot at the people. Then not going to start something to so right now. If only way we can see this only way we can see this thing a change is if we organize better. You see it? We just have to organize better.
Yeah, DJ.
So that means
the DJ Infrared, big up for the donation. DJ Infrared say white silence equals white violence.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, man, the scream better now, man. The scream better. I'm see the blackout tools that come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So how the National Guard them activate then?
No. This is the misinformation, because this is exactly what happened yesterday. The president decided that he was going to take back Washington D.C. Him can do whatever he want with Washington D.C. because that's him govern.
Yeah.
State to state, them have to talk to the governors in order to send out the National Guard and the military, right? So everybody have to agree on that. And if, you know, it's a majority rule, then can send out everybody or whatever it is. But that's down to the governor. Yes, the president can say ray, but that's still down to the governor. So at the end of the day, I just want people to understand they did not declare no martial law in the United States. Trump just try to take back from Washington D.C., which, you know, you have to understand that that's what the White House says. So you have to secure up that place there. And then what he said about, because this is the problem that we're having as well too. There's a lot of misinformation. Everybody's being misinformed. So them just run out with one thing when them sip on social media. You never know who create that. If you not come from, not get me wrong, you know, nobody don't want to listen to Trump, you know. But if you not come from Trump mouth himself, we should not take it up and run with it, because that rather says it's just going to make things go in a direction that it don't need to go in. He did say that he wanted to have a 7 p.m. curfew nationwide. But again, not everybody's going to uphold that. I know people out that with. I'm outside right now. So you know, it's if you want to cause trouble on them something, yes, you might get creep up and they might lock you up, but that's not the case for everybody and in every state. So please, everybody, if we're in the states, whatever you do, on a check with on a governor, on a check with on a state board or whatever it is, so we can get the right information, because we can't just run off of social media and expect say everything what them go on social media is correct.
Yeah, some of it propaganda. You know what I mean?
Yeah, enough propaganda
you have to
go
just
on.
be able to tell the difference. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
I really thought that.
yeah, as a DJ Bullet,
Go ahead.
DJ Bullet just comment and say, it's so weird how a topic like this tonight and nobody shows up to watch our debate. Let us
Very
talk
true.
about a bag of fuckery and people from all over crawl out of their holes in the ground. But you see, at the
That's
end
true.
of the day, that's the same thing what we're talking about right now, because you know what I mean, like everybody needs to take a stand and join hands to fight this thing. You know what I mean? Don't wait until somebody in your family it happened to, or somebody where you know, or one of your cousin or one of your uncle, or it can happen to anybody. Because I've been racially profiled before, more than one time.
See him?
You know what I mean? But it's just that it never escalate to anything where me and nobody in a physical altercation or anybody. But it even if it never reaches, so it is still the same thing. You know what I mean?
It's scary.
But brother, I know one culture, you know, bro, because
yeah, of course.
not speaking in my place. If you want to move to a higher rank, and them things is like if you don't have certain color, you know, promote if you check all of the heads of state them and all of them big people
No, for real.
in a food. You know, but some high color person,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. For real. That is so true. You know what I mean? So as what me say, me tell it like as even talking about that, me see like even some of the artists, me see even Tanya Stevens have to take to our social media and cuss off some people because them a try like cause Coffee made a post about it. And people are saying,
Yeah.
how comes as something happening in America, we don't want to talk about it and we don't talk about what going on in Jamaica. But at the same time, you have to really understand, say, at the end of the day, she's a Jamaican, yes, but she's also a black person. So it's supposed to affect her. And she has fans in America. So she has all right to speak out. So not because you feel like you're a Jamaican or because you live in Jamaica and all this happen in America, you don't feel like it's something you have to talk about.
Yeah.
It happened everywhere. It happened everywhere. You know what I mean?
And
So Jay,
yeah, got you.
one more ask up. In a phone community, I wanna call it. Wanna call it phone place on the
Fiwi community and city.
Yeah. Oh, like the black police officers, the man people, how them are react to this, like.
You know
some
what?
of them just as bad as the white cops, no, because at the end of the day, them just tell themselves that them are police, so them better than you.
I'll say this,
but then again, you will have some of them where kind of realize, say, yo, this not supposed to happen.
I'll say this. Yesterday, while I was out protesting, right? I know a few black officers in the neighborhood. Now, this is the thing what a lot of people also have to understand. You see, the black police officer them just like the white police officer them have family. You understand? Them have bills for pay. Them have car payment, them have mortgage, them probably have an apartment, them have, insurance, them have, certain things that them have to pay for. I am not saying in any which type of way that they're supposed to carry on and act like the white police officers are not. See, but what me know from the police officers, the black one them that I know from Fiwi neighborhood, them cool, you can talk to them. Them reason with you. They will be the first ones that you call if you get pulled over by one of them white counterparts, and they will be the first ones to help you get out of that situation. You understand where I come from?
Yeah.
So, not all of them are bad, but it's just tough because they're on the other side. But at the end of the day, remember, we still need police,
Yeah, we
still need police. A lot of people think, say, yo, they can't say F police or F this. Yes,
right,
F the police brutality, but we still need police. Because I guess when certain things happen, most people, you know what they're going to call? 119 or 911.
Yeah.
You understand
All
where I
right.
come from?
All right. Sister Fan asked a question. Asked if we are safe. Yeah, in terms of me being at home, yes, I'm safe. But at the end of the day, me kind of give a rundown of what is really happening in our city right now. All the pharmacies, all the stores are like buttoned down, like there's a hurricane coming. Like everything is boarded up. People are protect them property right now because of the looting, right? It crazy like that, you know what I mean? Because So who knows, like maybe time to come, like a few days or a week from now, if this still continues in terms of the looting and stuff, you soon hear people are dead for hungry because
Yeah, them
the
not-
supermarkets may
close.
start to do the same thing. You know what I mean? So it's like the people them we are loot, as when me say, them just out there without a cause, not thinking of what they're doing. Because at the end of the day, you're going to a place and you're going to thief all of these things. What are you going to do with it? Who are you going to sell it to? First and foremost, them are thief clothes, them are thief shoes. Who cares about clothes and shoes at this point
Nobody
in time?
now see you.
From COVID-19, I can't tell when last me buy a shoes or a pants or a shirt. Like before that, me used to shop like every week. Because, you know, me and Maki, we always dip on the road. We always have an event every weekend. So even I will even buy like a one t-shirt or a jeans or you know, a sneakers depends on the occasion. You know what I mean? Because we always you always want to look your best when you go out there and when we represent the brand. You know what I mean? So, but at this point in time, me not care about them stuff. The only thing I spend money on right now is food. You know what I mean? So these people that are out there, but even just not too long ago, Mac say on his way over to my house, which where we are going live from now. When he drive past the dealership, them actually take up the cars them off of the lot. You know what I mean? Because of the stuff we are going.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I pick up all of the last night when I out there. My thing,
and so Sizzler fan tell me now, say people like where you go steal a car off a lot, a car lot.
Yeah.
Like you just go drive it for a few days and then what? You know what I mean? Like all of these vehicles nowadays have GPS tracking on them stuff.
Right.
So like come on, man. Like these people, as when I say, some people just out there, them just in it for the joyride,
right?
For the thrill of it. You know what I mean? The adrenaline rush, I guess, because some of this stuff with these people out there don't make no sense.
Me showing these people, right? Me own a business in a black community, like in the heart of the black community. So therefore, me see everybody are bored up. See corner store them are bored up. Cause mind you, most of the corner store them they're owned by Arab people, and sometimes the Arab people them racist against we. Seeing black people are spending money with them. You understand? The Chinese restaurant, them obviously them they lock up from long time.
Yeah.
Enough I couldn't tell you last time I actually see a Chinese store where actually Chinese restaurant were open. The beauty supply store them in our neighborhood.
We'll take the next phone call. Yeah. The person has been a call for you.
Yeah, man, that's alright.
Answer so we can finish the statement.
Yeah, caller. Call you live, but give me 1 second.
1 second, the caller. Yeah, 1 second.
Hold on there.
So the beauty supply store them were mostly owned by Chinese people, or people that are not African American or black. Them board up. The pharmacy them, which me understand why the pharmacy them attack the pharmacy them, right? But again, in a field with one neighborhood, me not rate that. Me rather than go in a white neighborhood and mash up the one in a white neighborhood, because at the end of the day, it can bring some awareness. It can really make them run out even faster for bring more awareness to what go on. But if we are mashed up in a field with one neighborhood, what if we get sick in a field neighborhood? What we going to do?
Now what if there are a lot of people
that are sick
that depend on the pharmacy?
So what I'm going to do? Everything in our neighborhood right now, shut up and board up.
Fill prescriptions and all them
right.
stuff there. So
if you really want to take it to the people, go in a feed them neighborhood. You understand? Why we in a field with one neighborhood that do certain things and shut down Fiwi neighborhood? Go shut down for them neighborhood, make them feel it. Go in the rich white neighborhood and do something in the rich white neighborhood. Me not say for pillage and mash up everything and steal. But we can march in them neighborhood. We can disrupt them peace in a for them neighborhood. Just imagine that. If we decide
but if you do it that way, you get answers quicker. Because at the end of the day, in those neighborhoods, you'll have at least one person who have some links to either the governor or
the
somebody
himself,
and go right or
the governor himself might even live in that community.
Call and say, yo, bro, you need to fix this.
Yeah.
Because I'm unsafe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Caller, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Andre Pause.
You want to go on, brother?
Pause. Big up yourself, brother.
Big up Dre. Bullet likewise are infrared.
Yeah, man. That's
Yeah. Well, first let me commend you guys for really stepping out for add your voice to the conversation and pretty much get some people in the mix too.
Yeah,
you understand?
Yeah.
and every day we can get up with certain type of mix up or whatever it is, because at the end of the day we have to try to edify the youth. You understand?
Yeah, for real.
And put it this way, I mean, right now, I mean, I'm in full solidarity with you know, the outcry at this point in time. I mean, I'm in total agreement in the fact that, boy, I mean, the looting is something that, you know, on the face of it, it looked pretty disgusting.
Of course.
You understand? And the thing is, it a detract from the real message. But sometimes you see, Dre and Mac, you have to try speak the language of your person, the language with them understanding and violence, you know. And the thing is, a lot of the people, and by the way, in a them time when all of this rioting and protesting taking place, we have to have our eyes open, you know, because now what is happening is that the same people that we're fighting against are seeing the opportunity that presents itself now to try and make our race and our fight look a particular way, because you know you have fake groups in the name of Antifas and all of the other type of organization that's supposed to represent radical black thinking. They have racist people actually coming out in these groups and destroying properties and doing all sorts of things supposedly in the name of this.
Yeah,
so in the midst of the protests, we have to look out for ourselves, and we have to look out for the people that are coming among us under these guys. You understand? But I mean, I understand the pain, I understand the anger. Who wouldn't? You understand? If the persons who wouldn't are the persons who have never been in America and be dealt with a certain way when they walk into a store, be looked at a certain way when they walk into a particular commercial space. So if you have never had an experience like that, you don't know exactly what is taking place. Much less to say, get somebody of yours that is hurting the way George Floyd or Ahmaud Arbery. Mm-hmm. Because I mean, when I look on Ahmaud Arbery, just by the way them hunt down this youth, I mean, like this is like disgusting to the core. And
that could have happened
when I saw it
could have happened to me. It could have happened to Dre. It could have happened to any black man when this what upon this life.
Brother, Atlanta is a place. Atlanta, I call my second home. If I'm in Jamaica, most likely I'm in Atlanta. And I could be out just the same way when I'm over there. If I can't find a place where I can get the organic food to eat, I'm going to end up at eat what I get. And for the most part, I don't like how I start feel. So what I do? I'm there for whatever portion of time, make sure I start do some jogging and some exercises. And I look on it and I say, I could be jogging in that neighborhood. Mm-hmm. You understand? Neighborhood. And a man goes and say, boy, yeah, them don't know your face from now. You understand? And do what them do. So some people don't understand the gravity of what is taking place. And the issue is that people are hurting. People are hurting, as in seriously hurting. This is not just about, as I say, the whole George Floyd thing. This is inequality on so much levels. And as I say, if you have never been to America and walk it, so imagine Georgia now, my boss. Yeah. Imagine Georgia now. I mean, I've been thrown out of a strip club already, just because I have my brother and a couple of our friends. We have this thing where we usually bring in like New Year's at a strip club. So we go to the strip club and one bag of floss, whatever it is. So usually, of course, strippers stay in them places. Anywhere them see like the money is flaunting as them come out. As them come off stage, right, that's how them a come. Yeah. See that? So there and 2 twos, boom. A bouncer that come on, boy, I say, boy, I'm not to touch a woman. And I say, boss, man, but I'm not touching anybody. But because you have to pull away the garter and whatever it is, to put the money there and to throw the money upon them back and whatever it is, because everybody come and get, dance. Boss, I don't know if it's the man, woman, or what. But me I tell you, the same time, the man come check me about 2 times. And the 3rd time I grab me, feel the man come grab me up, that's all my bridging them. At the end of the day, I have to jump up now and basically step to him. Because, I mean, Georgia again is an open carry state.
Very much so.
And man, them say, boy, here, Andre, I could left the place. So I said, no, I'm not left. And I say, yo, you don't know which part of the state they said. There's nothing that you can do that is going to get you the right. Get out. So man, I go so man, we say them fine, we clear a bill and do whatever it is and just left out. And my youth, I felt so helpless. I felt so helpless. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't defend myself as a Jamaican for no say boy and find my come on vacation and you know a man violating a way. And as I tell you, and arms up my body or whatever it is, you understand? Woman them just come off a stage, them see the money and see things that happen at that table, and I just saw. And I don't know. And I say all of this because I tell people say if you have never really experienced it, I walk in a clothing store already to spend my money, and because I come in a slippers and shorts or whatever it is or so on. I mean, you know, the profiling take place.
Yeah,
the profiling take place. But when
profiling crazy, man.
Yeah, man. And when them hear the manner in which I speak, you know, then them look a little bit different. Then them look and they might hear the accent, the underlying accent or the Jamaican in me, and you know, them realize about alright, then fine. Sometimes that will tone them down a little bit. Another time, they will make you know straight up, say, yo, you know, belong here. You know, belong here. So unless you have experienced a situation like that.
To them, some of them have this way of annoying you until they just feel disgusted and leave. Because
I want to leave.
You were walking in a store. You don't see no help or whatsoever. But as soon as you walk in, being a black person, 2-3 people before the first 5 minutes, are you okay? You getting through? I'm like, no, man. I'm just looking. No, I'm good, and I know what I'm looking for. And then by the time you go on, you go on the next aisle or somebody else that again. I mean, and then you can know that them are profiler because them not just go away and try to help somebody else. They just stay somewhere where them can keep an eye on you because them feel like you're trying to steal some. And
to the point where all the supervisor come check you too.
Right. Yo, let me tell you something, man. I don't know about nowhere else. But you see where me live, majority of the people where boo. Well, you have black people where boo stuff where that feed them job. That you can tell them say, yo, I want this and them go feed for you. But me can tell you this. You see, white females boost more than anybody else.
What? Oh God.
Because you see, at the end of the day, them use them color because them know nobody now watch them. Me see it happen enough time where people are watch me and me see one white woman a thief something. I mean just laugh.
Yes, man.
Enough time.
Yes, man. Because guess what, man? Chances are, if them have the opportunity to blame it on that one black person,
they will.
What?
They will. They will. But you see, go ahead.
Let me show you something, right? One thing we can say this, and this is all across the country, US, maybe in even other countries. You see the beauty supply store them? Bro. Who support the beauty supply store them the most?
White people.
White people?
White females should say.
White females what? Black people support the black
people. In terms of like
the beauty store them, the black people,
black people. Yo, let me tell you something. Imagine if we say
white people have the same
no. Let me tell you something.
No, that you said that. I understand.
Imagine if we say, yo, you know what? We have stopped by, you know. We for 1 week. We just stop by.
No, but
them
look at it this way.
wouldn't have sealed till they can't have sealed no more.
Look at it this way. You see, with our social media is right now, we see a lot of young black entrepreneurs that make them own soaps and make them own hair products, own cosmetics.
Support black business, man.
See even two of them on the live right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People where start them own business and I do them thing. And them people who start support.
Yeah, man. Big up
you know
housewives.
Support the black businesses. Stop buy clothes from these people, because at the end of the day, these people look how much black this not black. Look how much white designers come out and disrespect black people all
the time. Yeah.
But guess what? People still buy them clothes.
We still go run on a Gucci. We still go run on a Versace. We still go run on a Fendi. We still go run on all of them sitting there. You understand where I come from? We still
let me tell you something. You see what I would love for a light out of this.
situation because right now they are likening it to basically maybe the worst or worse in America's history are dating back to 1968. You know what I would love to see come back out of this? I want to see like a Black Wall Street emerge out of this. You understand? I've been one of them where I call out like some of the celebrities them too because the power has shifted now, you know. And the celebrities who are rubbing shoulders with these white corporate giants and so on, them have the power to, you know.
Yeah.
Because the market value behind some of these celebrities, right, to appeal to like the African African American community, them have power. So me, I look at myself and find era. If them African make some sacrifice, and I one time gone like Martin Luther King or Malcolm X, you know, where their voice as an activist was much stronger. Right now, the activists, them nowadays, the community activists, they're not very strong. The power shift to like the celebrities. So I think they need to be much more vocal and step out. And when we see people like them, they know. When we see people like a Beyonce step out, when we see people like a Jay-Z step out, there's that sense of belonging and ownership, right? And birthright where we come upon us now. So imagine if a couple more people step out. And as I say, if them disassociate themselves or put themselves aside from the white corporate America and decide to them fine, let us do this, right? Build back Black Wall Street. You understand? So that we can have our own banks. We can have we own enterprises to do just about anything that we think there. We as black people build a lot of these companies. You understand? Whether it is we buy from them or whatever it is. But you see, is that we have been fighting for recognition for so long and acceptance for so long is one of the main reasons why we even as much as fight against each other. Right, and that is one of the biggest thing when we say, boy, you know, that really stifling the every time one of these outcomes arise, no, it just go back to zero because what happens is that you have people who just not want to follow through, and as I said, the celebrity themselves, them have the power. Yes, me now go look and tell us, boy, yeah, at the end of the day, you are your brand in a boss. Yeah. You are your brand, and anywhere your brand go, once your brand established, things will follow. You understand? Once people not think you trick them or come with no fallacy. Yeah. You understand? But the thing is, what I would have really love to emerge out of this though, as in, you know, like the people need to go for vote. Yeah. That's our next big thing. Yeah. People need to go to vote to ensure that the people that you want to represent you, they are there. So the Senate need to change out to ensure that, listen, at the end of the day, when it comes on to effecting laws, there's something there that we can look and call upon. Because the 1 and 2 community activists, them will jump up and make noise right now, maybe them not really have the power like that, you know, Dre. Yeah, for real. Them really not have the power like that, you understand? So, to me, if celebrities are funding some of these campaigns or so, they can threaten to pull your thing there. The same celebrities can threaten to pull from white America. You understand? And invest in your own people. Yeah. Invest in your own people and see just how that work. But at the end of the day, I think this has caught the attention of the masses. But at the end of the day, the minority really and truly never can be able to solve this. We need to make the white people and feel it. You understand? My thing is that when I look at all of this rioting and the looting that is taking place, me just hope and I pray some no much of the black business now get destroyed in this, which chances are it look like some of these are getting caught in the mix as well. Right. You understand? And
yeah, may I have something for say still. And this is for with Jamaican people as well, because what you say about Black Wall Street, a very powerful thing, right? But let's look upon it as on a world level. When you need supplies and when you need merchandise, where most of the supplies and merchandise come from?
China.
Right. So, this is the next thing what we have to go start to know, which, you know, it's tough, you know. It's going to be, this is the most challenging part. Since everything I come from China, we need to cut off China. You understand where I come from? The reason why I say this too, look on Jamaica. Jamaica is taken over by China. Look upon Africa. Africa is taken over by China. Look how the Chinese people treat the African people the other day during COVID-19. You understand? Them stop the African them from them throw the African them from the places that they were living. On the street. If it dead in the street. If it contract the virus in the street. Now we need to have a better system of making and building things ourselves. We need to find a better way to produce the products that we need at a lower cost, because obviously everything is at a lower cost. China beat everybody in the world with having everything at a lower cost. So therefore, it was the easier option is to run with them. But if we decided that we needed to, we decided that we're going to pool our money together, right, as black people, as just a nation of, not just black people, of people of color. I'm more than just black people of color. We decided so we're going to put with money together, right? And say, yo, let we start some factories and we start build this and we start make that. You understand? And then, yes, it may not be as cheap as the Chinese, but we still can have a quality product at a great price and start take back what is ours. Because guess what? At the end of the day, this is what me see coming in. If we keep outsourcing everything to China, China really are going to take over the whole entire world. And what are we going to do at that point?
Hey, Mark. You see, the mindset that China and the Chinese national have, the Western world is not like that. It's like they have patience. They understand the idea of economies of scale, mass production and those things. They understand and know say every mickle make a muckle. You understand? That is why they're able to still up to this day be that country that can produce the things, and because of the numbers in terms of the people where them have. Because the next place we're thing there, the next place that has cheap production as well is India,
Yeah, India. Yeah.
And if you look at those two, countries, bro, if you look at those two countries have the largest population of the world.
Right.
You understand? And what happens is that the concept of patience and understanding economies of scale, right, is just because of the Western world mindset why we're not able to realize this, and why China thing there. Hey, China is a different argument when it come because I went to China and spent 2 weeks in Abbas to learn about certain things there, and believe you me, these guys, when you see they come to Jamaica, when you see they go to Africa and parts of the Caribbean, all these third world countries, boss man, it is a plot. And the plot for them is to become the number one world economy by 2025, right? So it's not by chance you see them. So what they're doing is that they're going in all of these countries, third world countries, buying up support. So they're investing in the roadways, railways, and the factories in the countries, and doing different developments in an attempt to get back support to muscle up against America. So you see, like what is happening now, they're loving that, because guess what happened? America is heading towards depression based on what is happening.
Very true.
You understand? So the thing is that mindset in terms of the Western world mindset, why competing with China as it relates to manufacturing and thing there, it going to have to take a cultural shift in terms of the mindset in order to compete with those guys. Because believe you me, Mark, as when I tell you, say, when you go into China and you go somewhere, you want to buy glasses. One of the questions the man them ask you, say you want to buy a shades. The man them look by you and say, boy, do you want it for yourself or you want it to sell back?
Very important question. I guess and the man and cheaper.
Hey, if you wanted to sell back, we can get you a thing there, and them can go our factory and sort out the rear bands and sort it out. Them look and say, if you want it for yourself or you want nice quality, the real thing, then of course you pay your money, right? And I carry that rear band come here, you never know, so boy, and find our factory and one place where do them something here.
Right.
Yeah, for real.
I guess the crazy thing is real.
The other day,
anyway.
Now that you talk about this Chinese thing, the other day I watch this documentary about a glass company, which is a Chinese glass company, but them did have them buy off I think it was a closed down factory in America and kind of well, it's like them a try to keep the American economy in a sense. So them rehome the factory and turn it in a for them factory, right? And it almost collapsed because the American workers them couldn't stand up to the conditions where the Chinese people them can work at. Like the Chinese people them work non-stop, brother.
Yeah.
Them work non-stop. You get me? I said it's like them,
believe you me. This whole talk about China, boss. I went there and I learned something, man. I went there and I learned some things. That's just for a different conversation. But you know, at the end of it, as when I say, I just hope that now that we get the attention, it's an opportune time that this thing happen. They have an election coming up in November.
Yeah, they started. Some states started voting today. Today.
Yeah.
June 2nd.
Exactly. Oh, so you have mail-in ballots and those things taking place too, right? Yeah. So the thing is, one, the people them need to make them voice be heard in those ballot stations, right? Or at the polling stations, right? Make them voice be heard. Now you see the belly of the man where run America for the last 3.5 years or whatever it is. You need you don't need nothing else. When a man can tell us say the looting start, the shooting start, quoting back racist comments and all that stuff there.
No, to be honest with you, Dre, you see when I think I see a person like screenshot it, right? And send it out. But it's true, me know so them always do them stuff there and twist him words. Me say no, me have to go look for myself if him really said that. Me check both of the man Twitter handles them and him literally said that. I mean I say yo, this are the only way him feel like him can fix this. Yo, you see the man they call a press conference, brother, and come out and talk to the people them,
which he won't do.
Yo, it would have made such a difference. Me not say it would have stopped, but they like people would have actually say, well, at least like how you say Obama would have definitely like step out. Obama would have visited so many states already since this thing started. Him would have dead there. This man, yeah,
big man thing. So when him quote comments like those and then talking about getting vicious dogs and coming out with weapons you have never seen before and all of them things there, all of them something there. If you read into it, this is something telling the white supremacy, listen, get your arms up.
Right.
You understand? Get your arms up and go out there.
Right.
You understand? But as I said,
but even look at this. Even look at the brother. We're going at the crowd with the bow and arrow. Like, what are you doing in a crowd like that with a bow and arrow?
Next thing,
and then now you got the police station go tell lie.
Right.
First and foremost, me not see no black person put hand on him all now, you know. And some white people beat him, you know. And the man say a two black somebody beat him up, you know.
No, but as I said to you, you see the belly of the man from long time. People were thinking there, but if you can read and write, I have simple common sense, you'll see exactly what is taking place. You understand? I mean, a need for them in America to see that, right? When you have a president where one for sure say, all right, then you're not a coward, and you come out from out of the bunker, you come and forcibly move the people so that you can go take one picture in front of one burn down church and whatever it is to show say, well, oh yeah, me done or whatever it is. You're a coward. You're a coward. And at the end of the day, as I say, couple of things. You want control of that Senate. You understand? The people who have impact on the law, right? People who have impact on the law, just like how they win over the Congress, by a landslide almost. You want the Senate seat there. You understand? You want people there who can actually impact some laws, because if the laws them not change, boss man, you're not gonna have nothing to stand up on. And guess what? 2 years down the line or 3 years down the line, we're gonna end up back with something like this. White people need to know, so you cannot live in a civilized society, right? A civilized society, and feel like you can just, you as the man are supposed to uphold the law, right? You can just kill a man on live video, just like that, and think that you can get away with it, right?
What does this remind you of, though?
No, but look at even the Trayvon Martin case.
Same situation. What do all of these situations remind you of?
That man literally got rich off killing a black kid.
Yeah. Yes, George Zimmerman, right?
Right.
What does
When you
all
go
of
look, you
this?
got auction off. Was it what, a gun? The
Right.
same a gun went thing there?
Yes, something like that.
What
Something
kind
like
of
that.
society?
I think I gun here, the firearm. All right. My thing is this, right? And if anybody buy that, white supremacists, but nonetheless,
you are people that
what-
will buy it, bro.
They-
Because look at this. Like, me don't know if you're holding any conversations with anybody white since this thing happened.
absolutely.
They are more concerned about the riots than even what happened. Like,
Yeah.
people
Some
actually
people still don't know.
try to convince me that the police officer never meant to kill the man. Like, what you mean? Like, at the same video
9
you
minutes?
watch me watch.
Almost 9 minutes.
Yeah, just punch somebody's neck. What does this remind you of, though?
Bro,
This whole
mind you know, when you
movement,
watch
everything going
when
right
you
now,
watch the
slavery,
video, you know,
brother.
when you watch the video when him kneel up on the man now fighting, all the man a do a cry for him life, and I say, yo, me can't breathe. You just ease
Man, I
up.
call out for him mother, brethren.
The man said my neck hurts. The man said everything hurts before him dead.
The man, I call out for him
You
mother.
died. If you no watch the video, look at the end of the video when them come and check the brother pulse and realize
The
that
man
him
still up on his neck.
unresponsive. When the paramedics reach there, first and foremost, when paramedics forward, a paramedics will take up the man and put him on the bed. Him literally ease up off of the man neck and lift up the man and fling him on the bed. He
brother.
fling the man on the bed so hard the man body literally bounce back off of the bed and drop back on the road.
Yeah, man.
Him know what him
Yeah,
did do,
man.
brother. You have to remember, you know, police get training, you know. A police know how to hold you and knock you out, you know.
Of course.
Them get training for do them stuff there, you know. So him
That's
know which
a that's a submissive tool.
bro, the way him kneel pan the man, it might seem like him barely kneel pan him, you know. But exactly which part him have him knee, him know what he
Exactly.
might do. Him know what
Exactly.
he was doing.
No, but it's a tactic. How many times since the riot you see couple policemen use the same tactic?
All the
I remember
time.
seeing a
All the
video.
time. Even
I
now,
remember- I remember-
even after this incident, even in the Albany, we
Even
see
just
it. In our
today,
city, we
just
see it
today,
They still
Then
doing
that-
it.
A few hours ago, we see the
that-
same thing happen. A few hours ago, we see
At
the
that
same thing
level-
happen, Bridget.
I saw a video where they were arresting a young youth from the ground, and one of the policemen put him foot in at the neck just to see him, and the next policeman have to jog off the man's foot. Jog off the man's foot and like the man and say, yo, you know, realize what I do.
Right.
And this is why we're here right now. Right, but as I said, boss, I am in full solidarity with what go on. I mean, you know, yes, violent protests and looting and whatever it is. As when I say, a lot of these buildings are insured and businesses are insured. I'm hoping it's white company insurance who actually I feel some of them up there too, even though I know premium is going to be affected. But at the end of the day, you can only speak the language of your oppressors, them, and them themselves only know violence. You understand? When it comes on to you. So at some point in time, we need to get back around to the message and ensure that, you know, one, you know, the voting go out there. Me talk like some American and so stay because I own up to black people thing.
No,
You understand? That's
So you have to talk because it's a black problem. It's not an American
Exactly.
problem.
No, because the issue is, as I must tell you, Atlanta, I'm a place outside that thing there.
And you there at Atlanta and that happened to you. It could have worse, brother. It could have
Exactly.
worse.
So,
They could have broke you.
so the thing is, exactly. So, you know, go out and vote and do the right thing. Do the right thing in terms of putting the representation where you need to have people who can effect the law that will create the level of equilibrium where you want. You understand? It might not get all perfect and change around, but there needs to be some change because people have cry for a long time now, my dad.
Yeah, man.
People have cried for a long time, and if some people don't know or understand the gravity of what take place within the last 10 years, look on all of them guys here who dead. You understand, at the hands of police or a white police. You understand? Go back and check the history. Go back and check some of the same rioting will take place. When man I use dog, I bite up next a black man and all of them stuff there. You have to look back on all of them things and realize, boy, it happen. The system is designed for the better outcome for the white man in America. You understand? And not only in America, some other states too. And you know what I would have loved to do? You know what I love is would have see if it happen to like how the riots are springing right across the world now. You see colonial countries like France, Spain, Britain, them places, them people, the white people in them states, the Roman Catholic Church come out and say something because guess what? And that's where it start from first.
Yeah,
you understand? And then, so the argument about reparations and them thing there, I go come back because guess what? At the same church and them same big colonial countries there, because it. Exactly, you understand? But as me say, I don't know how wide this will go and for how long it will continue. I would love for it to continue to the point where we start seeing some change being effected. You understand? And out of this, number one, they want a Black Wall Street build back. You understand? Build back so that people can have access to financing, the loan with them desire and all of them stuff. That people can do things that can make sure so them credit ratings they at a point, you understand? And you know the next thing too, we can't always throw the blame at the foot of the wall.
Hello?
Yeah, caller.
Hello?
Mary Connect.
Yeah,
DJ Inferred, big up yourself for the donation. So DJ Inferred, so once the cuffs go on, the fighting stops.
You know what? This is the next thing too. Who build the country? Who build the United States of America?
Pretty much built on the backs of black people, to be honest.
Black people with free labor. The country we have today built from black people. Hey, you think so that white people are going to go out there and pick cotton?
When?
Exactly. They never went and pick no cotton. They couldn't do that.
Bro,
You're mad?
They were so lazy, they not even they want breastfeed them one picnic. Much more.
Listen, I have an idea how may I say this. The country did build pan Fiwi back. And we build the country. So we have to take back Fiwi country. You understand where I come from? We have to take back Fiwi country. Fiwi country is very important. It's ours. Fiwi, the Native American them. Listen, the people of color, Fiwi place this. The white people them just come in and guess what now? This is the biggest issue we have from in the first place. We never have any leadership. We didn't have any organization. Imagine if the slaves didn't have some type of organization. You understand where I come from? Just imagine. Brethren, the African them. You think this would ever happen? Absolutely not. The country be a different place because we're stronger than them.
Yeah, we say get cut off. I'll go on.
Yeah, you know the situation in our country. You hear me?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, as Peter Tosh say, you know, situation stay in a country more time.
The shit stem.
But yeah, it should stem. But one thing before I go do, I just wanted to make back this point. You see, we as young black men, we need to project ourselves in a way that we don't put ourselves in any sort of circumstances or position to be dealt with in a manner by these people. Hold we head up, walk with the chest high, and walk with a certain level of pride. You understand? Carry ourselves good and all of them with them. Because sometimes them have a certain type of stereotype in a boss. You understand? They have a sort of stereotype and want to ensure so at the end of the day we're on the right side of things at all times.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, so I that more I say, but you know, continue keeping up the good work. They are going to take in the show and you know, if whatever it is that I can throw my voice to, then of course I'll do that. But big up on yourself, man, and big up Infrared and Bullet.
Yeah, man. Bless up yourself, Jane. I say I heard.
Alright.
Cool.
Alright. Bless. Go ahead, Carla, you're live.
Go on, yo.
Yeah, I'll go on.
I drive.
Yeah,
Because I call him, man.
it's staying at your neck of the woods.
You sound like you're tired on the road, Carla. You see it?
No, I'm not tired in my youth. The situation where I go on in my youth.
Yeah, it's staying at your neck of the woods.
He stays sticking. Remember, say me not the big guy in my youth.
Of course. Yeah.
I must say, I must say, I not too far me the fun for everything happened yesterday now. And
Yeah,
then
man.
also at that me can't say other things cause you know say me work for this so
Yeah.
They mash up down this yesterday.
yeah, all me I say people vote. That's all me I gonna say. Cause we'll probably never hear me call in and just have this dumb thing like the fuckery I go on, yo. And then let me tell you this, right? Cause you know some travel overseas, the American military, the military not supposed to be an American style, point blank and period. That is a separation. You cannot put US military for American style to fight against the citizen.
Yeah, that's true.
Simple as that. Yeah. So, me there, I monitor, I see what I go on. It remind me of when Bin Laden get killed and everybody start come out and celebrate, but this is just the other way around, you know. Just nice, streets are busy.
Yeah, we see them try to use the corona tactic now to try to scare people again.
Back in, yeah.
I say, all the corona cases gone back up to how much, like, there's no way.
Yeah, 2,400,000, some craziness in a span of 2-3 days. It make no sense, but nonetheless, you know, you just stay safe. You know which part you there. You know your job set up already, so you just make sure you stay safe, cause in a pretty out there.
Yeah, man. Big up on sound. Stay safe up there, you know, cause I watch two up there. I watch her go and up a Fiwi here.
Up a Fiwi way up. Yo, crazy.
Stay safe, brother. And everybody has bullet. Everybody will live America. Everybody, just anywhere. Once you're black, no matter what you know, just stay safe.
Yeah, for real. We see it happen everywhere. We see even this incident at Jamaica where this disabled lady got shot in her house. You know,
exactly.
We don't really know the whole 100 band story. That actually not too long ago I find out about it. So you know what I mean, them stuff they been happen. Like,
you see the video yesterday?
Which one?
With the racial profiling by the cops, the FBI agent.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah, that's crazy,
that.
Man. The man,
like, and at the end of the day, that's the thing I don't understand with cops. The man was literally like,
got you.
The man was literally just not I think if I can find it, I'll play it. But pre this, the man literally sit down. I thought me never did even know say would I escalated that to how calm the guy was. Cause the guy was calm, smoking, and just saying, "Yo, I'm not the person you guys looking for." Instead of them allowing him to go for him ID and show them, say, "Yo, I know me who not look for." Him man literally tell him say, "Yes, I you," like, and him know him not wrong. Like so him just by him that cop saying that him for lose him work.
Yeah. So and the white partner they meet white partner they must say, "No, him not look for."
Yeah. Watch her now. Same thing to next thing now. The Breonna Taylor situation where she get shot in her house, in her own house.
Yes.
You can't listen. You're not safe in your own house, you know. Then kick up. Yo, them people. I
she first one. I mean, by the matter of fact, just earlier.
Yeah, earlier. The young lady was sitting in her house with the youth them.
Yeah.
And then shoot her.
When you see that, when you see one man, they might look for Hispanic man and some cops. Watch a video of some cops rushing at this black man house without warrant, without warrant.
And
keep down the door. I say AK7 and then in my table, we get it fixed, sorry. Man, I'm like, yo, I tell you.
No, but look on even the incident the other day where the police lady entered the wrong apartment as she claimed.
In Texas, yeah.
Oh, you
something with them.
Bro, that don't make no sense because, like, that means you're the drunk then.
Yeah.
You're drunk. I come
you
from
can't
work.
You can't enter in one wrong apartment and think I hear apartment. I not even feel floor. If the apartment not even set up the same way, the same furniture not even in the apartment.
Somebody's apartment and I say the wrong apartment to enter.
From 16, I mean I said this are going from 1607 till now, my out. And 1607. A lot of people don't know from 1607. Think about that. from them time there, for the first slave come here. From them time there. From 1607 till them time there. And no, and just sometimes, me I tell them, say me have a daughter, that's, me not no son, but me just have one daughter, and I still have to talk to my daughter.
Yeah.
My girl have a son and me talk to him, no matter who, once you have that one in America, I mean I tell you, after if me keep on a pushing right and a tease and a pushing a corner Jerry Mac, at some point I will push back.
Of course.
Yeah, for real.
At some point I push back on the back of the car. This like he called I said earlier, big up himself, like him say, I wanna say this are going for them time there, but and just remember say Michael Brown, remember him, Ferguson, remember that,
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, there's so
Remember
many.
that?
There's so many names. Like the list is so long.
So long. It's a very long
just up a phone place there,
Just
so
a
my
phone,
a guy with a cigarette, what name again?
boy.
A big dude, you know me
Big
talk
one,
about.
yeah, from
yeah.
that city.
Yeah.
They would just sell the cigarette or something. like that.
Eric Gardner.
Eric Gardner,
yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah.
then choke the man, kill the man. Man, I say
Yo.
he can't breathe and they ain't care. I see him think.
My question always I ask though, them don't think them have family and picnic too. That's all me I say.
Right.
They don't think them have family and picnic too.
No, but remember, say them feel like say them safe in the because them behind the badge, brother.
You see how fast, me know somebody where one copy pull over and he cap act up for anything there, and it's somebody in our rights and he cap wrong, and when he find out 2 days later, he buck him out in gun in the gym. Then got gym together and buck him in gun.
Yeah.
But I found George Floyd, and he cap with turn up on
They
him
were
like
bouncers
you know,
together.
Exactly.
Two of them did a bouncer together, brother.
Who knows?
So
They
were club bouncers.
There may be a
But me I
backstory.
think
to that.
something. Yeah, there's
Right.
a box
Them
to
a go
that
uncover
man,
it,
some
brother.
vendetta.
Them are
Some
uncovered.
vendetta.
Maybe George Floyd was the man, right?
Mm.
And the other brethren never likes him as the man.
Come on, you. Mike,
I-
you know
who
what
knows?
you're
There
going
may
to
be a female involved. You never know.
Never know. Could be.
Exactly. You know what you're going. I say you know what you go when you see crime and anything there, you can't tell say this is a stranger kill this a person, but and then you can't say somebody close kill that the person with the crime of passion.
Yeah. Like,
You come and you don't
Man,
like
sit
him
down
and
on the
enjoy
man.
it.
Yeah.
no, but like
He wanted
the,
to do that.
The two videos, two or three videos, even the CCTV video from the corner store. When them handcuff him, the man now fight him literally like him a turn and talk to the brother, like like him literally like him then I say yo what this for, you know what I mean, like it's so you kind of can like you put one
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then them actually know each other because like him a talk to him.
Floyd must have
And
taken
then
inside gal, yes. Had to.
And then you have a Karen. You have the Karens them.
Yeah.
And
Enough
the Becky them.
parents. Yeah.
Like yesterday, like it's anybody ever got New York or may I always say visit Central Park because it's a nice place. I don't know that already.
Yeah.
And then it's a code where she say, I'm gonna tell them it's an African American. Just that code. It's a code. Just
yeah.
that code.
Yeah.
You know, say I'm gonna tell there's a man
No,
in
but
the park that chased me.
the good thing about it, the man was swift enough to take out him phone and record it.
Yeah.
You can imagine if he never recorded
Exactly. And she get fired and come and see me and talk about she sorry. Sorry, my blood clot. Excuse me
it. Tell her,
language.
say sorry. Me always tell people say sorry is a word I mean I like.
Jamaica
Because
always say sorry can't buy soldier
Sorry
life.
always because if you do something intentional, right?
Exactly.
If you do something intentional to hurt me, you think when you tell me sorry, me I go believe?
Right.
You could have ball and cry or whatever a little more. I don't want you sorry. Because
And
you
it
did that. Me tell you a person can tell me sorry and I'll accept it. If somebody a walk and now look where them a go and bounce in me and say I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Bro. You know what I mean? That you step on me by accident or whatever. But if you literally push me out of the way and when me drop now and say me sprain my wrist or me broke my hand. And you tell me sorry now because you might never mean to push me so hard. But you know, but you say me hurt myself now you tell me sorry. No, me don't want you sorry. Because your intent was to shove me. You can't tell me sorry after that. And they always do that. Like they always do some stuff and then now I come back and say sorry. Like that no make no sense. Your apology, me no want it.
Yeah, and the man you talk about he accept the apology. When me say accept my apology, they say accept apology.
That's
intentional.
First and foremost, they couldn't call me no if she apologize to me. Them couldn't tell me about no apology, none of that. Me no want that. Me no matter. Me no want no apology from you. Because you did that on purpose. Because at the end of the day, it couldn't go south so fast. The man could have lost his life.
Yeah, that was an intent.
Yeah, because she lit like first and foremost. The whole time she did it, she was so mad at the man she not even realize that she almost killed her own dog.
Exactly, and you see how fast they can take your dog.
Right. Why? Yeah. Well.
Injury.
Yeah, you even see it.
I know the situation is just a little bit. Right now, as long as we need to find out some more information. Cause I see a lot of things coming in. We need to find out a lot more information so we can see exactly what's going on. But me, I tell you this one thing right now. If that police officer and the other police, well, let me start with the main police officer. If the police officer what did having knee on the man's neck, now got do life in a prison, this whole country is going to
they're
burn.
moving to maximum security, right, and they're having past suicidal watch.
Right, this whole country is going to burn. If either three police officers them not getting a time, and I say they must get life too, you know.
If him not get time, if them not turn it over to be first degree murder, and him not get the full time where you're supposed to get first degree murder,
the whole
gonna be a whole
country
different
is
thing.
going to burn. United States of America go burn down. I tell you that.
Yeah, here's the deal. Think about it for a second. If me and you out, me and you, two and me out, and me say Dre do something bad, and me and Matt just stand up there, I don't say nothing. You know, say that basically is accessory.
Yeah.
Of course, you just as bad.
Yeah.
you just as bad.
Brother, me get calling a police question me for things when me just stand up. Me just stand up there. I mean, never not even know the people and never question me.
I've heard about
witness.
Me never say nothing.
I've heard of me hear about a case. I don't know how true it is. Cause you know something people just make up stories. But like it was a rape case and like 4 people did it. Three man rape with the one woman and one man did it. Him not touch her at all. Him get more time.
Yeah, because
them never try to stop them.
Him never stop them. Him never call the authorities. Him never do anything. Him never try to stop nobody.
But just being there, you're just as bad. You better just take some.
Right.
See them fight. See them fight the party officer. See them fight the party officer. Then live.
Quick.
Yo.
Yeah, man. The
only thing me can say is him lucky and him family lucky. Them never did know him live from the get go, because him family would have feel it, and it would have been sad too. You know what I mean? Because him family not have nothing to do with it. But you know what I mean? I would have feel him fault. I would have caused hurt to come to him family because of him do. You know what I mean? And him do something wrong. You know what I mean? Like, but at the end of the day, like, you have to know and do better, brother.
Alright, I know.
So, yeah, man. So that may I say, and one thing I say before me leave, Bullet said something earlier, man, and that's true. Because when me come in, when me look for anything, I say, yo, if we talk about alkaline cartel and the bag of fuckery, phone ring off, everything will be like
crazy.
You get cuss out, and you get cuss out.
Yeah, right now.
True. And we definitely gonna get them. Definitely gonna cuss with.
And to be honest with you, exactly. And then this are the real life situation are going. Cause everybody know dancehall. Yeah, we do this and we do that and we talk and we have one aside. But at the end of the day, after that game, this is real life situation right now. And nobody na calling and they tell you, you're not live in Jamaica. You're not live in America.
No, but you can visit and still
you can come from Jamaica.
Caught up in
this is how wicked is part, right? You can't come from Jamaica. Your language and the way how you speak is completely different from the way how the white American man them speak. You understand?
Exactly.
So now when the officer, you in your car now, you're there with your brethren now, you come and you're there with your family and you drive. and then pull you over now and them take you out of the car, right? Cause you know most time I say they do it, and take you out of the car and start questioning we now. Yeah, talk to them away now, cause you know you have the Jamaican swag now and you sound away, right? Them are gonna say, oh, you're disrespecting them. Them are gonna throw you to the ground. Then go handcuff you. Cause them say you're disrespecting me, you talk to them, you obstruct justice. You understand where I come from? Because you not understand exactly what I'm asking. Because some things me know, hey, me hear sometimes some people from here, hear them talk and me I just look, me feel like a Spanish or Spanglish or one different language them I speak. Brother, and I can be same thing the other way around. Because you can't come and speak a certain type of way to a Jamaican person, they might not understand what you are saying. And that can cause a big issue.
You remember the other year when I go live and me in the car, me I explain to you why me not tint me car, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You remember me explain that to no? Just
but
a few days ago.
me understand the whole of that. Me understand the whole of that. Why you me get what you say. My them things anyway. But me understand 100% what you say. Why you not think me can racial profile, especially part you live. Come tell us, me know Albany.
Bro, me like when me drive past them and them looking at me car, them say yo, me not hide nothing. You get me?
The police on the put
Alright, me show you I think the first time I've ever been like me ever realized like said this racial thing really exists.
Yeah,
It was like I think it was like in my first or my second year in America. Me have this Guyanese friend and me and him I hang out and we did down. It was a Friday evening, but never forget. And we we're bored. You know what I mean? Nothing there to do. It was like springtime. You know, so we say all right then. So I go up on my phone and say I remember Google something. I say say a long time I go on car race. So I Google and see where the nearest like drag racing or anything place they close to me. It was like maybe like an hour and a half away.
Lebanon.
No, it wasn't Lebanon. It was the other one. It was like further upstate. It wasn't Lebanon. It wasn't Lebanon Valley. So I say, all right, I could drive go up there. So we go and drive go up there. Mind you, me new in the country. Me not really know much. You know what I mean? So we drive go up there. Drive go up there now and buy with ticket and go in. You know, me not really pay attention to what go on, brother. Yes, when me walk in, mind you, you know our race car loud. From out of the gate, we hear the car them a rev up around the truck and I go on with crazy excitement, brother. You see when me walk in at the stadium, yo, you could hear a pin drop.
Yeah, kind of used to see.
You could hear a pin drop. The only people they wanna realize say we there the driver them we drive the car them. When me say everybody, me feel the air them a pierce me, bro. Yo, me feel. I felt so bad in myself, bro. Like me, I said, yo, like me literally like me want, yo, me freeze, cause me want to leave, and me no want to leave, cause me I say, what if me leave and then people are chase me, like, and then me I say, and then like me I say, what if me stay and then kill me, like,
I always think that,
bro, like me life literally flash in front of me when me look, me not see only black person, me see and my virgin were dead with me, because that's what me say, he's a Guyanese, bro, like, yo, me no know what if you do my youth.
Let me tell you something. You see, sometimes the only people what they expect, them expect. Me I say expect. The only people what they accept is a mala. You see when they look at that, I have one.
But show your next thing to some
with a black youth.
What show your next thing?
Them have a look a malada, baby. Yep.
Yeah.
That I only time.
No, but
and they still hate him.
No, but for sure your next thing too. When we go so go and kinda come out of the liquor. You know, that little frame of mind that me kind of relax now, cause me love cars, so me see the car them and me say, all right, me feel a little better. So me go, you know, brother, me mean literally there was seats where we could sit down and nobody now move over for sit down, brother. So me go say, we can stand up. So me stand up, when me stand up now, a lady will tell me, say me a black car. Me say, yo, you don't want to move from me to sit, so you just is either you go stand up and look over my head or you go sit down and take it. Because there's space for me to sit, but you don't want to move.
Because them check, them check say them want is a country, them figure out Indian them, and then come here and thanks you. That's what thanks you.
There are so many stories me could have tell, brother. Remember,
and them out them afraid that we know, them afraid that we can remember saying no. And we are becoming majority in Spanish and black them now.
Right.
Bro, like
the next thing now, that is the next thing now.
Me say one next time again, me never forgot. me did have a Mercedes Benz. Me buy like about 4 months before this incident. So me leave and go Jamaica. Me did Jamaica for like 3 weeks. Mind you, me did Jamaica by myself this time. My wife never followed with me. So my wife I drive the Benz, right? You know all females stay. Females don't only put gas in a car where they go up and eat. You know,
man.
If anybody will know about
me have one, man.
Anybody will know about certain vehicles like German vehicles like Benz and Bim and them carry.
Yeah.
You know want to pass quarter tank.
No, sir.
And like Toyota and Nissan and them carry we can take them. We can take them.
Run anyway.
So me go so now the first day me drive the car from a forward back from Jamaica. I drive the car. So me in the parking lot the car I chuckle, me I play some music, me I talk to some of my friends before me leave work. Anyways, me hear the car shut off. So me not take it as nothing. Me think they through the music I play and whatever. Cause we did it for a while. Mind you, me get it start.
Me see part of the story I going on.
No, me get it start. Me drive off now and car drive. Go to me reach on the highway. Me feel the car just dead out on me. Me I say, what is? So me go so I'm pull over now. Me pull over on the soft shoulder. Put on my 4-way. Try start the car now start. But me now I think of the battery because as I say me that play the music in the car. Me go so I call one of my brethren and say, yo, tell him which part on the highway me there. Me need if he help jump start the car. Him say, alright, me soon forward. Mind you, me there wait, sit down in the car. Me one of my African brethren because film car did flood out like a couple weeks before, so me that me my chat with. Anyways, they don't know. Me see one police car pull up. Cause me see the light them a flash and the police car pull up. But me not fret or nothing cause me not do nothing wrong. And me disabled on the road. Anyway, I walk up to the car with him hand pan him gun, knock on my window. Me wind down the window. So me wind down the window and him said to me, say, what seems to be the problem? I say, yo, my car disabled, it now start. And me just call somebody to come try give the car a jump start because me don't know what's the problem. Him said to me, say, he need my license and registration. So me say, why? You didn't pull me over. My car is disabled on the side of the road. Why you need my license? But anyway, me say me not give him no problem. Cause me know me not do nothing wrong. Me not want it. Me give him papers them. Give him my license and registration. He more ask me, whose car is this? So me say, sir, you have my license. You check
for the plantation owner.
Yo, me say to him, say, you have my license and registration in your hand. Why are you asking me a rhetorical question? Him say, are you trying to be rude? Me say, no. At the end of the day, you have my license and registration in your hand. My name the on the license, my name the on registration. What more you want? You ask me if I'm my car. Then him goes and turn to me African brethren and say he need film license too.
Why is that the driver?
So me I say, yo, so the African youth I say, yo, why you need it? So me say, you know what, give it to him. Anyways, me go there. We give him the information. The man spent like 45 minutes in a car, brother. Nobody can tell me say him not run my license. He run my license through every database. Yeah. Because him can't. Me not wrong though. Me not do nothing wrong. And him do all of that and him come back. Him man not even leave a flare. You know normally if you're disabled on the highway, the police supposed to leave a flare for other passers by.
Yes, the drivers.
Disabled vehicle there. So him man not even left a flare, brother. Just the fact say yo him see a black man a drive a Benz like him can't believe say yo and me.
Because him probably can't afford it. Him can't afford it himself.
I say yo, like, yo, me say me couldn't believe.
Yeah, man. Before me, so you see, he said I just January this past January before all this shit coming Corona. I got take my father to Connecticut and me a forward back down. Me and my stepfather. Cause everybody live good, you know. No.
Yeah.
So me a forward back down. Yeah. So me a forward back down. Me in a Jersey. Cause me a man driver. If me I got Connecticut, me want to go to New York and reach New York by 4 o'clock. So me leave my yard like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Cause me not like traffic, my youth.
Yeah.
Cause best time to drive night time. So me I come back down. I said when I come back down, me just replace my light and put some HID lights in my truck. I have camera inside of my truck and everything, but we put some HID lights. But one, for some reason, one on and one off. You go on in and out, one go in and out and stuff like that.
Connection problem.
Exactly. My mind, you know, me a drive, you know, on the turnpike, me don't know, you know. Yeah, I step and say, oh, all them bright lights there. I say, oh, me I get pull over. Police come up. New Jersey State Police now. Come up to me. Yeah, you know it go, you know what thing go.
Yeah, man.
The man say, hello. So what's up, officer? I already people out the rank and stuff now, come know the rank them. So I already people around them say, I say, where you coming from? I say, me heading south, me I come from north. Which part maybe you don't know say Jersey or why that turnpike at 2 lanes each way.
Yeah.
So you either go north or go south. Simple as that. So my car head back to down here. So him say, oh, you know your headlights is out. I was like, for real? Me never know that, to be honest with you. But me see some car seal past the office. I don't mean when me talk about seal on my youth, you talk about drag dre. I like drag race panning a turnpike. I seal man, you know, pull them over. And pull up to me, man, take me information and anything there. Cause once me is a man, you know, they pull me over and tap me, put me on me two on them out the window. I mean, you know what I say? So they can see me two on them. And then thing there, I mean, I reach nothing yet till they come up. So they come up on the day, go in car, walk back, give me insurance, walk back, come back. Can't find it still. So I get the information and stuff like that. So I come up back one more. So I step forward, you know, because him just come in America like a year ago prior to this. So
it's a new experience for him.
It's a new experience. I just migrated in 2019 March. So it's just new experience. So I'm sorry. I said, you know what? I'll just do this. And come up. I say, officer, you put me up for no reason. I say, oh, my light out and anything there. He want to write me a ticket. I say, no, you don't write tickets, right? You give a warning.
Mm-hmm.
Him say, I'm get ticket, I can't just pay. I say, I don't live here, so. I don't pay it, I have a contest, because I have come back up a Jersey, come contest.
Right.
I have a Virgin where I have to fly from Connecticut to North Carolina one time, with that. I say, alright. So I go in and reach my badge, give it. All of a sudden, the whole conversation changed.
Of course.
So I say, what happened? I'm sorry. So I'm taking supervisor number. You must say, oh, do you want me to escort you over to the next rest stop? I know say the next rest stop so you can fix the light and anything because it's not safe on the highway or so.
Right.
But you spend all this time and tell me bullshit. I know you want to escort me over now. If we go rest stop, first you never asked me for safety on the highway, but now all of a sudden things change. So when I happen, I give my boss and I come back and I give my boss the information while they're going and then I know it's a phone call, but I don't know what happened. I just leave it alone, you know. And that's why I say, in a matter, once they find out certain things, then like a black FBI agent yesterday.
Yeah.
Me on the video. So my thing is like, matter matter your profession or whatever, then once you have the blackness on you, that's exactly what happen.
That's all they see.
Me live in a white neighborhood, right? Me live in a white neighborhood.
Me too.
One day me I drive. One day where me I drive, me I want my bridge and I drive. Me I go back home. So me I left the city of Albany, I go in one next city now. Which part me live? Brother, police pull way over. Mind you, me not speed. Me I change lanes properly, me I use, me write signals and whatever. Police come to the car. As I'm sitting in the car, police ask for license registration. I ask why am I being pulled over. Police officer, him just keep asking license and registration. Me no argument. So guess what me do? Me give me license, me give me registration. We have two incidents in the same neighborhood where me live in. So now my brethren have a record. My brethren did, him have a police record or whatnot. So they say, all right. Next thing you know, then come back. Them ask for fee information. I say, why are you asking for his information? There's no need for asking his information for fee information because him not driver. Me I drive. You understand? If me violate a crime or whatever, me violate anything, and me supposed to get ticket or citation, whatever it is. So now them galang. So if we sit down and argue in the neighborhood there which part me live, without a problem. So next thing you know, them run theme, them run theme. As matter of fact, him not even did have ID on him, which was good too. I understand what I say, 'cause I wouldn't sit down there for a longer period of time if he didn't have ID. So now them take me out of the car and then left him in the car. Them I talk to me, where do I know him from? And I said, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. What is the purpose for you asking me this question? And listen, the amount we sit down out there probably for about a half hour, I go back and forth with the police officer them about this until them get frustrated and just tell me for go on. Then waste a good hour and 20 minutes of my time.
And taxpayer money.
Right, hour and 20, no ticket, no nothing at all.
Sometimes my mind games them up here, if you see what you're going to do.
When I next thing to, you know what, the next thing to is, when the officer finally, I'm going to think the officer didn't even pay attention to. When the officer, when he get frustrated, when I'm really look and him look for me, and he look for my license, and he asks me, where do I live? I'm going to tell him. I want to show him, say, me living in the community, in the neighborhood which part, then pull me over.
Yeah.
When him tone change, and him say, all right, never mind, you guys just have a good
Exactly,
so
classism.
So wait.
Classism. So,
Me can't be in this neighborhood if me not live here. Me can't suppose me to come visit a bridging or suppose me to come check a woman or something like that. You probably would get shot and do something like that.
Yeah,
that makes no sense.
Perfect example. Remember the babysitter? You remember the white couple who give the black man don't like Caroline? When I Caroline, I think I saw Caroline. I no see video. He make headline nationwide and possible international. Remember I not babysit because him also I didn't teach. I tutor them. Remember
right.
a white couple? Well,
yes.
Remember?
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes. That was a wicked story too.
Yo, and because the man black and he have two white kids in my car.
Yeah. Them have to call.
And them have to call. Think about that, my youth. Once you say that, when you say in our neighborhood, that remind me, yo, think about that.
Them a call and ask the kids. They not even talk to them and them ask the kids if them safe. If they feel safe, are they okay? This person, is he supposed to be? Yo, that was wicked.
And if you say time, look how much white people out there as pedophile and them thing there and I do all the things. We never see a black American serial killer when young people. I real talk. Jeffrey Dahmer and them thing there and them come on, man.
Crazy where we live.
People. Perfect example. Remember, this not go on them that say, if anything, them say, yo, black people do that, and then you find out say, white people do that.
Right. Even with this whole situation happening right now, a lot of the looting, a lot of the bricks that are being thrown in people's window. Who you think I did?
No, but I saw. Did you see the video where the girl and the guy run out of the van store as they run out them to the police and drop the box them and take off the other direction? Are two white people?
Yeah.
Perfect example. Look on the man who get beat up. Look on the man get beat up. When you see people marching at Utah, you know, say this serious and bigger than anything.
Right.
But what look,
Utah white.
Yo, I mean, if you tell you,
oh, the man with the born array attack.
Yeah, no, you cannot carry a gun, knife, come a gunfight. but what you expect? You not even have time to get time to shoot it, man. You expect? I mean, I say, I know, like you say earlier, Jay, I know me not see a black. I know me not say to my sister. I know me not see a black. I somebody white girl tamp him in the head and turn out my car.
All me know is. Him get one of them double C double lick the youth with the skateboard, the man jump off of the trailer back.
One lick. Yeah.
Me I said no.
Nonetheless, I said during this time, I have to big up the white people them, and you know, let me say
we're genuine. We're genuine.
I big up the Caucasians that are standing with us and for us. You understand? Yeah. And them have a genuine. Them have the genuine love for we behind what's going on, and them care about the movement, because we can't do it by ourselves.
Exactly. I remember at the end of the day, also remember I said them upcoming generation, like food generation and younger generation coming. They not care about no racism, because everybody live together. They not care about that. And the old I feed them and then grandparents are possible they old them parents in that age and them think they back in the day Jim Crow laws and them think them are
very true. Very true.
So they don't care about that.
Missy even like remember one of the first jobs me have when me did that work. When me just reach over and me that work in the supermarket. And me see well me never see this lady did tell because they have this this department at the supermarket where them shop for you. You call shop from home, so you can stay at your house, you order the stuff, and people in the store pick up the stuff them and them deliver.
Like your people that Instacart them.
Yeah. Them deliver it to you. That I think that the company where we refer at the time was one of the first persons where they start that before Walmart and all these other big stores that do it. So yeah, them do that. And the lady said she see this white man in a wheelchair. And you know the white man look on her and say, look on her like look on her, ask her what is her name, and she see this little man in a wheelchair. She had talked to him nice and say, oh, like she say, oh, my name is Carol. She said, you know, my parents had a slave named Carol. Like, no, him say, oh, I thought you, like if I say like when I say I thought your name was Mary. And she said, why is that? Oh, you look like this slave my parents had when I was growing up. Yo, the woman said she feels so bad she want to kick him. Me tell her, say, what do you mean would I kick him now? I swear to you, like that would have pushed me over the edge. Man
you know, say that man that end up start walking that day.
Yo, that would have pushed me over the edge, cause me no feel like somebody could have said that to me. Whether you make joke or not. Don't make no racial jokes or make no racial.
You know, so somebody called me N-word one time. First time somebody ever called me N-word.
Nobody never tried that with me.
Yeah, well, so me know so no guy connect it.
Me lick down man for that already. Me promise you that.
When I got new, me know so no go to no new event like with that talk and everything. So me used to work at IKEA when me just left college. Me used to work at IKEA and New Haven. That the first store in New England. Used to be one of the cash office manager, but first me it was a registered cashier at the time. So way before I moved on here. And you know, anybody who been to IKEA grand opening for the first couple months, you know, see a chaos. Like me never see people go crazy for furniture, so never.
Yeah, man.
So I say, yo, I'm up on the register now. So they have a code where you call the loss prevention if you ever get field threat. So I'm up on it. So maybe they, you know, the old white people they like writing in checks on them thing there, and they take long to write and check the old people there. So when I write that check to me, well, she take long still, but she go on. This man come behind, this man behind her say, King Europe. I say, yo, you know, see, you know, I say, the lady's trying to basically process her transaction. She, the elder lady, she take her time. The man go call me the N-word. I not like my me cry that day they come on fuck him up.
Me that lose my job.
What I come on me that day they cause him get banned from the store and stuff thing but me say me cry that day them you said if me catch him outside the IKEA that would be a different story my pray if we catch him outside after no me not see that man but if me see him to me can remember him. Anything me mark him face me say
forget.
I say this. I an idea. me witness that happen. That shit happened to me. Enough before. Never. But guess what? Me tell them me kick down man for that already now. Me no mind. All right, no. Me walk out the road and a man called nigger. What? Yo,
exactly.
Kick off your face and keep it moving. And I'm okay with that. It doesn't bother me.
Exactly. Me tell people don't make 45. Get them fuck up.
Right. And idea
don't make them get beat up.
We as people, we just need to all come together. Cause I don't want to get away from it too tough. You see it? Want everybody fit come together and let's organize anything where we are gonna we organize ourselves in the right manner. Now we not just run out the door and start the foolishness.
No, sir. That is routine thing.
Right. Next thing we want to focus on right now, cause we see it's a big headline. This is becoming a big headline. The CM Spanish people will fight for the Latinos, the Dominicans, the Puerto Ricans, the Mexicans. You understand where I come from?
Them not see themselves as
same South America, right? But see, this is the biggest issue right now. Them have something that going on at Chicago, Illinois, where the Latino them are fight against the black people because them say everything that's happening right now the black people fault. You understand where I come from? And that is a very big headline. And if all who haven't heard about it yet will hear about it very soon. Listen. Me I gotta say this. Spanish people on a black. If you never hear it before, me I gotta tell you no. On a black. Just like if you're light skin, you're dark skin, you're brown skin, you are black. They don't identify you as nothing else.
Yeah.
When the police them want to shoot you, if you're not white, you're
no, but you know
shot.
To be honest, if you really look at it, not even American white so-called Caucasian people, they aren't even white.
Yeah, they come from.
No, me just what I know, you take your words out of my mouth, mind. But I said just like how them paint Jesus white and anything about Jesus and white. Jesus supposed to come from the Middle East. No white man to come from the Middle East.
Right.
Yo, the real white people, they are Europe.
And them from like what you call them people? They from them when they come over upon them the Mayflower and all them thing there. The Anglo-Saxon and people there all them thing there. Yeah. So
Wicked thing, brother. Wicked thing.
a wicked thing, my and imagine you see what Indian them all get reparations and stuff like that. Why the black people then can't get it?
Right. Let me tell you something. I may have said this, man. I just want to make this very clear to anybody that's listening that may have maybe from a have a Latin background.
Yeah.
Yo, them are gonna treat you the same way they treat us, people. They will treat you the same way that they treat us. If you have a little shade to your skin, you might get shot in the street. You might get locked up. You might get abused. Them are gonna mishandle you just like how them do we. So don't feel like saying any different from we. If all of we get together, we're more than them, you know. More we there than them. Any way you want to put it. More we have fighting away than they do. They hide behind things. We not built for hide. We built for fight. You understand? Because we've been fighting for all our lives. So guess what? If we don't want to go on like say, yo, we don't know how to fight and we don't want to stand up, this is phone the time. And now I say we must go out and go bun down this and the third. But March, make your voice be heard. Vote. Do the things that you have to do. Organize yourself so we can get things together.
That's part of the First Amendment. That's part of the First Amendment, the right to assemble.
Mm-hmm. Same thing. Native American, all the Native American men don't like we as well too. So at the end of the day, all of them fight all of the same, but then fight black people the most.
Jimmy Cliff may play all day, no? Jimmy Cliff may play all day, but they are the
bottom of the totem pole. Why for that? But with the bottom of the totem pole, big man thing. Bottom of the totem pole with it. Everybody has step on we. You understand where I come from? Yes, the Indian they might be there, but guess what? We come and build a country. You understand where I come from? And everybody has stand up on Fiwi neck. You see him thing? Everybody has stand up on Fiwi neck.
Who you think build the White House?
Right.
I know them thing there.
Right. Both of the White Houses at that kind. Exactly. People don't know
First time born down by the British. A lot of people,
right. A lot of people know that. And a black people build it in first place. Forced labor. Build the White House.
Yeah, you know, so we come from another country, come here. You know, so we know more about this here place. And me tell me co-worker, I know about this place from African American.
The simple fact of where we live being the capital of New York, a lot of people don't even know that.
Albany.
Right. This is the biggest issue.
They feel like a Manhattan.
Let me tell you something. You see in Africa, Africa is a very beautiful country. The picture what them paint to Africa is terrible.
They do that because they don't want
beautiful continent.
Imagine if all of we unite. Yo, imagine Africa, what the biggest continent if I'm not mistaken.
109 countries.
Right. Our biggest continent, Africa full of people, you know. Imagine if Africa could unite, all like black people who live in Africa could unite with all like black people who live everywhere else in the whole entire world. Then could never stop with. We're bigger than Chinese. We're bigger than everybody. I tell you that. Bigger than white people. But guess what? We're not ready for the conversation yet. So at the end of the day, people, I'm gonna say, big up on yourself. Every single one I only need to understand. Say, we are all one. We are one people. We need to unite. We need to come together. We need to strategize. We need to organize. No, but we can't do nothing wild.
But you know the thing about it, like when this Corona thing did forward, I feel like it wouldn't at least change some things because me figure more or less it would improve to people that we all were one because at the end of the day it affected everybody, the rich, the poor, like not even the rich people could like literally the money couldn't save them. You know what I mean? We see everybody was affected by this.
Even the Prime Minister of England and them place there.
Bro, look how much celebrities get it and them stuff there. You know what I mean? So me figure more or less the people that know realize say, yo, listen, we are all the same people. It's just that because a lot of people don't understand, you know, pigmentation only came about because of the era where people originated from, you know. Is it just like how the white man can bear the cold more than a black person, and the black person can deal with the sun and the heat of the sun more than a white person? It's just because of where you originate from. Because if you know, Africa is predominantly a hot place. Same like in the Middle East and them place there. You know what I mean?
Yo, 130 degrees me used to, you know, my, because even if you ever got Djibouti, that in Africa, my, that are the third artist place depend on the planet, my.
Artist place may ever go, where down this name again? Arizona.
Yeah. Listen. Me sure before you finish your statement, right? Yeah. I want you finish that, cause that's very important. But let me drop this. Yo, we can survive in the hottest place, you know. But white people can't survive in the hottest place because they were born up. The skin pigment is different.
That's what I'm saying.
But guess what? We can also survive. We can also survive in the coldest place.
Yeah.
They cannot. That is a fact. Scientifically, any way you want to put it, we just better than them. Me no business anybody want to look better than
Mark,
them, brother.
Mark, you just said something wicked in my head, and this remind me, just people ask me all the time, how come my little boy, me come from 14, come from Jamaica and just live at Connecticut, just right here. I remember I said, me come up in April, and I said, the first time I said, you know, November, right before Thanksgiving, and remember, you know, you come up and you come from hot, nice Jamaica, and and next day you come in a cold weather, and me travel from the Middle East, come home, non-stop on flight in a winter time and drop here, so and I have to grab my jacket and gone back in 3 weeks after me come on R&R and just go from different temperature, different weather. Right? I mean, alright.
So your white counterpart them couldn't do it. When they travel with them and you reach them sick, them have to call out, then can't even make it for the next trip. Me know. Trust me,
me tell you, if you say that, me see my, a guy come out Afghanistan one time for replace me, a week, him come for replace me, and me did it over there for a year upon that tour, and him come, and me say, him man sick feet, you see, him man look like a zombie, and me tell him, say, not a blood clot, me say, my youth, me not care if you sick, you better get better, because more and turn over, and me a leave, you want to reach back, a year at that time,
especially at the time when you did a rough place.
You know, say Afghanistan when it cold, my youth at 5. I put me there Afghanistan at 5,000 feet below sea level, you know, my youth. So you know what I'm saying? The air quality bad. Different. The air quality. Cause people them over there now, what they do that in a winter time in a local them burn them feces and stuff to keep warm, because Afghanistan would never be they don't have a resource to them burn. How many time people like him we save up a toilet roll them and thing like that after, and just give them for them burn and anything there. But it's a cold. Me I say I go over in Iran and then place they go over and me attack cold weather, and then we reach a Dubai at like 120.
Yeah. Remember, you know, people don't understand that the desert, you know, it's a swing in the desert, you know, in the daytime it can be 120, at night time, sorry for you.
Yeah, but I build it at night time over there, you know, not to verify conversation, night time over there, then build at little time they work. Then build when they do construction, at night time then do construction.
Of course.
In the Middle East most of the time, because they cannot
cool.
work during the day.
Right, because it's cool.
Exactly, right, they cannot. I mean, so see the white people are bad, and yo. When you walk out the door from what I building is like a hover, you walk out, you walk in a my youth. So like you say, you're right where you are somewhere. So we can't survive anything, my youth. It's just the fact, and we build for fight.
Yeah,
so everybody have their little gun and anything there, and I go and when they have look how different when they have on a uniform and anything there. You bad one, because like I said, we need police. We are always need police, because somebody have to there. But root out the bad one them, because like 1% I bad one them.
And them contaminate the bunch. That's the problem. But like we say, big up yourself, same way, man. Enough respect.
Man,
stay safe.
Big up everybody. Yeah, man. One thing. And people are always a call in and listen for everybody where if you call in pan situation to simple that and support the Fiwi and everybody and Jerry and everybody. Don't wait till just one bag of fuckery.
Very true.
Very true. Thing, man. Big up
bullet, yo, everybody. All right.
Yeah man.
Bye.
Yo, like me saying, people, I could keep saying the same thing, you know. Make sure say wanna organize, not join nothing wanna organize. Cause you can join someone to organize, you might end up dead. Yeah, and that's the reality of it all. 'Cause you might run out in the street and you say you want to go protest and you end up end up in a one riot. And when you end up in a riot, you never know which turn that can take. Because at the end of the day, once the police them feel like say, yo, you in the wrong, and them start shoot after you, maybe they intended to put rubber bullets inside of the gun. But guess what they accidentally put inside of the gun? Not rubber bullets. And guess what's going to happen to you? Dead instead of hurt. So make sure you know what I do. Make sure you organize on yourself. Make sure you unite. Make sure just stay informed. Don't bother with the bag of propaganda and they sitting there. Please make sure you listen and read. Reading is fundamental. Read the facts. Don't just every little link you want to see on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter you go and go run it down because you think say that is right. No. If you need to check all of your sources, make sure they're credible sources. Because next thing you're going to do, you're going to take up and say, oh, we're marching over here at 12 p.m. And next thing you know, I lynch your ass. So therefore, make sure you stay informed. Real talk. Yeah. Dre?
Yeah, for real, people. You know what I mean? Even though we didn't have a lot of people calling in tonight, it was still a good conversation because at least we did what we set out to do. You know what I mean? Talk about this thing because that's what we can do from our standpoint. You know what I mean? At least use our platform for make people know what go on. You know what I mean? And we just try to stay safe in all what go on, but things need to change and we need to fix it. And we're just glad for all of the regular supporters who are here, you know what I mean, and stick and stay with you and say, we there I help the cause just the same. So Andre Pause, big up himself, brother. Sizzler Fan Benito, Anil, DJ Bullet, DJ Infrared, Militant, you know what I mean, So Sick. All of the regular people, them, and anybody
anybody that is here that is that on the first time I forward to the channel, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like the thing, and make sure, like me say, even if it's the first time and the only time, just make sure to take a positive message from this. Make sure anything on that,
just grow big up yourself.
Just unite,
on
stay informed. Staying informed is the best thing that you can do right now. Cause guess what? Imagine this now. See, like how we like to talk about music and the Jamaican culture. Look, if we not do the right thing now, and this we have to understand as well too, in the US, if things don't go the right way here, things not gonna go the right way anyway. Way anyway. This will affect everything that's happening.
As I said earlier about the whole coffee thing, like I see a lot of people commenting as if, because America it no matter to anybody, or some people have this notion for say, everything America in a nothing. Like it's not about that, because it's not like it's a something where it just affect only American people alone. You know what I mean? If you are a black person living in America or travel to America, you might be one of the bad lucky persons to get caught up or involved in something like this. You can be a visitor to the country and it happened to you. You know what I mean? It can happen to anybody. So at the end of the day, it's a black problem and it's not just an American problem. And if you notice, even in other countries, people are protesting about this. Because it's not just an American problem. It is a black problem. And if you are a black person, as a matter of fact, if you are not white, you're black. So it can affect you too. You know what I mean? Yeah, even that stupidness too, Sizzler Fan Benito. But you see people being to say them stuff. The people understand say, this world is a lot smaller than you think. You know what I mean? Especially now with how connected we are in terms of social media and all of that stuff. It's like everywhere now is kind of like a stone throw away. You know what I mean? It can spill over and affect anybody and anywhere in any other country. So we just need to nip this thing in the bud from early, and things need to fix. Because at the end of the day, I don't see why Caucasian people feel like them better off than everybody else, which they are not. You know what I mean? Me say homeless people of all color, shape, and size every day. Me see less fortunate people of all color, shape, and size every day. Me see illiterate people of all color, shape, and size every day. Me see rich people of all color, shape, and size every day. Cause if you have a rich and wealthy Caucasian person, you have a rich and wealthy black person just the same. The same goes for the poor. The same goes for the homeless. The same goes for the sick. The same goes for the healthy. It's the same thing. We all go through the same thing. None are we no better than none. Anything will affect one can affect all. You know what I mean? So people just need to understand, say, it can, you know what I mean, anything will happen, it can happen to anybody. What if the tables were turned? Would you want what happened to Mr. Floyd if it happened to you? No, you wouldn't. Would you want it to happen to a family member? No, you wouldn't.
Would not.
Would you want it to happen to your child? No, you wouldn't.
It's another
You know what I
thing
mean?
too. We are talking about children. Listen, now is the time for us to educate our children. Educate the little ones around us. Educate your little brother, your little sister. Because it could have been them. Look what happened to Trayvon Martin. Trayvon Martin was a kid and he didn't get shot for have skickles. Or whatever it is, and didn't have candy and whatnot. Anybody, it can happen to anyone away. We don't want to see the little youth them run on. Because I watched a video a while ago where it couldn't turn, everything couldn't go left. The little youth, the two little youth them walk on the side of the road with a BB gun. Now, just imagine now. Somebody see that now, or a police officer drive by. One of them police officer they what don't care.
Yeah.
See that now. Them kids there get shot right away.
Isn't like BB guns
illegal.
are illegal in
some
certain
states?
places.
Yeah, certain
Because
states.
they
certain
look
cities.
exactly like firearms.
Yeah, just like it. But again, not only that, even if it's not, me can't see you with it and feel like say, yo,
Yeah, you got a real thing.
me can't see you on the road right now. Hey, if me see a man pull out a gun right now, me I go in the next direction, you know. Cause me not gonna walk towards him. The bullet may not be for me, but me might catch him on the wrong day and him shot me. So BB gun and that, me I gonna move. And I know, no scared thing. I just me like my life.
For real.
You understand what I say? I have one whole picnic holiday sitting there and buy one nice big house and drive some nice car and go someplace. So me go and value my life more than me go and value exactly what I go on with certain, you know, if I look at you want to do something foolish. So people, I'ma say, just go and big up on yourself, do exactly what you need to do. Please stay informed. The biggest thing I have to do, stay informed. Please do not listen to propaganda. Please do not follow up these fake stories. Make sure that we have credible sources. Read the credible sources. Please read. Don't listen and follow. Read.
Yeah. And yeah, we had a whole different show planned for tonight. You know what I mean? Something where the some people would have did like, but at the end of the day, this was something that we had to address. You know what I mean? We have to show our support to the cause. You know what I mean? So we just have to do that. So people, until the next live, you know what I mean, just stay tuned.
Safe.
Turn on your post notifications if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? Go in your spare time, watch a few videos here and there. There are a lot of videos like, you know, outside cancelled for quite some time now. We have a lot of videos where you can reminisce on, you know what I mean, remember what outside used to be like. You know what I mean? Always remember Black Lives Matter. As a matter of fact, every life matters for that purpose. You know what I mean? For that another reason, the ability there. But you don't know the thing go. You know what I mean? Big up on the damn self. You know what I mean? It was good. You know what I mean? Hope you guys stay safe. Enjoy the rest of the night. Enjoy the rest of the week. And if you want to hear from us, enjoy for the rest of the week. Enjoy on the weekend also. Big up on the damn self. Yeah.
Black Lives Matter. All right. See there, people. Follow it on Instagram. Reggae.dancehall. And Mr. Mac _facts on IG. It is there. I'm going to go and big up on yourself. Follow it.